What's going on, everybody? We're back with another Dokkan battle video for you guys. Today's video we're going to be talking about a lot of stuff global and JP related, very much JP centered. But first, global, of course, that's what we mean for the most part. Global on January 31st Pacific time, as you can see there on this suite right here. The tech androids will be arriving to global. The banner, of course, their banner unit as well, Dr. Zero 19, that will be coming. Then the EZA for the AGL friend summon, LR Android 17 and 18, that will be arriving. It is a bunch of missions where you have to clear a number of Dokkan event stages several times, not specific ones, but mostly just repeating Dokkan events. And it's pretty simple grind, you know, it doesn't take forever, and you guys will be able to awaken the androids and EZA them. They'll EZA them, and they're pretty good as a free-to-play LR and really good for extreme units. Then we have the sub EZAs for AGL 17 and Int Hellfighter 17 from this Super 17 Extreme Z battle as well. And then a week later, there will be the EZAs for the first batch of Dragon Ball Fusions units, Pandel, Bullpan, Barla, and Karoli. All four of those units are getting EZAs, and then there's going to be awakenings for Tiancha, Pinich, and Tekka as well. I believe they EZA as well, but not now. They'll be getting their EZAs during the next batch of Dragon Ball Fusions, awakenings, and EZAs that will be going on. That should be it could be next after this. It could be after this celebration coming to global when future Trunks arrives on global as well. Then another tweet right here from Minato's Flash, of course. Maintenance, there will be a maintenance on the 29th, and it'll be done to change all Dragon Ores, the Dragon Stone Ores that you've been getting from the 7 Grandmasters missions for the last 7 weeks. They'll be changing from ores to dragon stones. Actually, that's what they're going to be doing. We're not exchanging them. They'll be turned into dragon stones for us, and then we can have them in our gift box after the maintenance. So the exchange rate more than likely will be 77 dragon stones. If you collected all 77 ores, that means you'll be getting 77 dragon stones in your gift box. Possibly, more than likely, that's what may happen. But is there any other discussion? No, pretty much. But we'll see if it's you're getting at least 77 Dragon Stones if you collected all of them and did all the mission. If you got less, then you're probably going to get much less, of course. And there is that for global. And now everything is going to be JP revolved. So there was a trailer, pretty much a trailer video, basically. A mini stream. It was a premiere video that they put up, obviously. Bandai Namco, basically talking about, of course, the sum up of what's to come for the anniversary. They highlighted a couple things that are going to be coming. There's going to be a big stream anyway, of course, tomorrow at 11 Eastern on the 29th. There's going to be a bigger stream, but they pretty much confirmed the theme of the anniversary, some of the events coming, the units coming, and most importantly, the dual Dokkan Fest LRs that are coming. So let me introduce you to our brand new 7-year anniversary LRs. LR Super Saiyan God Goku and Super Saiyan God Vegeta are coming to Dokkan Battle. As an LR, this means, of course, Joint Forces unit, Prior Saiyans unit, and Movie Bosses unit, because this is, of course, from Dragon Ball Super Broly. A couple other categories, we'll see what categories they could get with this being a joint unit. Realm of Gods, of course, let me not forget that. And any other categories I'm forgetting, you know which ones they are. They'll be on them. Then, because this is interesting, I just actually thought about this while I'm making this video. They're Super Saiyan Blue. They should also more than likely be on Transformation Boost. Now, if this is your first time hearing about this unit, and as you're watching this video, you're probably curious about why Goku and Vegeta are in the background as blue, and could this possibly lead into Super Saiyan Gogeta Blue? I am here to regrettably inform you, not really. There is no Gogeta Blue fusion at all. They will just transform from God into Super Saiyan Blue, and that's pretty much it. Yeah. You know, definitely for sure, this was something I expected, a unit I expected. A double Gogeta celebration was a lot of people were possibly thinking of, but with all the hints and stuff, all that, the story events returning. But no, they'll just stick to Super Saiyan Blue. And of course, well, this is a unit we've been expecting in some capacity anyway. Dragon Ball Legends, obviously, a couple months ago for the Legends Festival, dropped the Legends Limited first tag unit ever, Goku and Vegeta Super Saiyan Blue duo. Of course, you could switch between Goku and Vegeta by doing certain things, obviously using a certain amount of art cards every time to fill up the gauge. Then you could switch to Goku and Vegeta. They were able to like reverse, you know, type of disadvantage, color advantage or disadvantage, depending on who you were facing and who are you using between Goku and Vegeta, which was really nice. And they've pretty much taken over the meta of Dragon Ball Legends, so that's funny. But there is no PvP in Dokkan, so you guys don't have to worry about that. Hopefully, this unit is presented very well and strong, and you know, their leader skill, their passive skill, what their effects are in their super attacks, whatever. If they have an active skill, maybe revival, I don't know why, but an active skill of some sort, possible revival, possible any other mechanic that would be in there. I don't think there's gonna be a new mechanic this year, but whatever mechanics they could have, hopefully good conditions, not super restrictive, any sort of thing like that. And hopefully this Super Saiyan Blue Goku and Vegeta live up to the hype, because most definitely the Legends one was very interesting, so hopefully the Dokkan one is very interesting as well. So yeah, I just thought about it. They should be on transformation boost because they go from God to Super Saiyan Blue, so that'll be cool if that's the actual case. If that's the case, that's awesome. That's actually pretty dope. Now, next up, the other side of the, you know, Dual Dokkan Fest. Who are you summoning for on the other side, might I ask, in comparison to this Blue, the Gods, of course? Super Saiyan 4. LR Super Saiyan 4 Goku and Vegeta. We obviously have a couple of Super Saiyan 4 LRs. The 40th anniversary ones. Then we have the 2-year anniversary TURs that got Easy 8 or Fantastic. Now Goku and Vegeta are fighting side by side finally as an LR together, and you can see who is in the background behind them. I mean, what needs to be said, this had to happen for sure, especially in 2022. We are 7 years into the game, and it would have been crazy if he didn't get an LR in some representation somehow. Super Saiyan 4 Gogeta has an LR finally in Dokkan. Finally, it's definitely long awaited for sure. This, you know, leads to a number of other questions that we have for the rest of the anniversary about certain EZAs. Could we possibly see Tech Super Saiyan 4 Gogeta EZA? That is a very strong possibility. A lot of people are calling for the EZAs for the 3-year anniversary LRs. A lot of people are also calling for the awakenings of the God Goku and God Vegeta from the very first Dragon Ball Super Broly celebration that we had. So those are all very possible EZAs that can happen with this anniversary, and I am excited for it. Now, when we talk about this unit, what categories they can be on, Shadow Dragon Saga just got its biggest buff yet by far with this guy coming, of course. We don't know if he'll lead the category possibly or not, but maybe not, more likely, since somehow the category is probably going to be tied towards Goku and Vegeta in some way. GT Heroes, that's a possibility he could lead that, another leader for GT Heroes. Obviously they're going to be on Pure Saiyans as well. They'll be on Giant 8 Power because they are Super Saiyan 4s, of course. They should be on Fusion, of course, because they fuse into Gogeta. Final Trump Card, they should also be there as well because they're fusing there into Gogeta. Any other categories? Kamehameha. Both units should be on Kamehameha because Goku, the gods, are going to be doing Kamehameha on Gallic Gun, and then Super Saiyan 4 Gogeta, well, he's literally doing the Big Bang Kamehameha times 100 in this animation right here. So it's really nice. A lot of people are a bit bummed that Gogeta Blue didn't come, and Vegito, well, this is a big shaft if you're a Vegito fan, but you know, we're not Vegito fans over here. But anyways, definitely they gave us 2 units that we really needed to see. Obviously the God Goku and Vegeta, having the Kamehameha Gallic Gun attack from the Broly movie. If Legends got it, I knew for sure Dokkan was going to get it at some point for, you know, the near future, and that future is here. And then LR Super Saiyan 4 Gogeta, it just needed to happen. Didn't matter if it was standalone, didn't matter if it was Super Saiyan 4s fusing into Gogeta. It needed to happen, and it definitely needed to happen now, and I am glad we got those 2 units. They definitely went towards the units that we have not gotten yet in the game, the moments that haven't really truly been captured. So we're going to be seeing the active skill for Super Saiyan 4 Goku and Vegeta. It's going to be them fusing it into Gogeta more than likely, which is going to be awesome. And with that, those are the 2 units, of course. We also have here the 7th anniversary movie for part 1, so let's take a look at that right now. Yeah, there is our first snippet of the animations, actually, for, of course, both of the headlining units, the God Goku and the Super Saiyan 4 duo Goku and Vegeta as well. You can see them, they look really nice here. Pretty nice, you know, very good quality as for, you know, the source material being the movie, and then the episodes of Dragon Ball Z when these two appeared together. So it looks really nice. Here's a standstill and comparison between the Dokkan and the anime, of course, Dragon Ball Super movie, of course, right here, and the GT episodes, the climax episodes of the Shadow Dragon saga. Of course, Goku and Vegeta fighting side by side against Omega Shenron. They look really good. And that isn't the end of the animations. They look really good. They really do. And, you know, there's going to be animations for Gogeta when they fuse. And then there's going to be animations for the Goku and Vegeta once they become Super Saiyan Blue. So it looks really good. And it's definitely going to be exciting. Let me know who you are summoning for in the comments, for sure. Moving right along, let's get to the rest of the information. Now that we got through the biggest information about the biggest news, which is the Dokkan Fest LRs, let's get to a lot of the free units that are coming. Starting from here all the way to here, these are some of the free units that we are getting for the start of this anniversary. A couple of them are pretty obvious, a couple of them not really. So let's take a look at the news real quick. We have a couple of new story events coming for the 7th anniversary, of course. We have this first story event here. We don't know the title, but you can see Goku and Chi-Chi from the Dragon Ball era, the OG, the Dragon Ball era. This story event is going to be revolved around the relationship between Goku and Chi-Chi, and we're getting a brand new Chi-Chi from this story event, of course, and she is right over here. AGL Chi-Chi. She is a Goku's family leader, and her only category is Goku's family. She doesn't have Earthlings, and she doesn't even have World Tournament, which they could have put in. They should have put that in anyway, but she doesn't have Peppy Gauss or Earthlings, which is very important to note, because that means when a unit, for example, like a Pure Saiyan doesn't have the Pure Saiyan category to start out as an SSR, that means they're going to be awakening eventually into a joint forces character, a duo unit, which means this Chi-Chi is more than likely going to be awakening into a Chi-Chi and Goku, which is nice. That's cool. Any Chi-Chi in the game that requires a Goku on the team is going to be helped by this, and on a Goku's family team, this Chi-Chi and Goku unit, when they awaken, of course, we don't know what the TUR will look like. We know that possibly they will more than likely Easy 8 based on, you know, previous anniversaries like the 6-year and the 5-year one, of course. So that's going to be pretty exciting. A new Goku and Chi-Chi duo unit. This more than likely looks like the card art right here for the TUR, so that's cool. Then we have a new story event revolved around Vegeta and Bulma. Also, the connection, the relationship between those two, of course. We have a new physical Vegeta right here, and we're getting a support memory that we already got if you were playing during the 350 million download celebration. This support memory, of course, the condition, you just have to be, it's a HP restriction, or having a Pure Saiyans character. It's a healing support memory, which is really nice, and you know, that's a very good thing to have, because you know, you definitely don't want to be locked out on getting support memories. I don't remember the exact condition, but of course I know what the support memory is about. Of course, it's when Bulma and Vegeta were talking after Namek, when they got brought back to Earth. Bulma invited him over to stay at her house. Here's the condition: recovers 35% HP on the 4th turn from the start of battle, or when HP is 40% or less with the Pure Saiyans category ally on the team. That's a really nice, you know, support memory right there. It's good for healing. You just need to be it needs to be either after 4 turns have passed, or 40% HP or less with the Pure Saiyans ally, and you can activate it immediately. It's a really nice support memory to have, and it's nice of them to make sure every player in the game can get it, of course, because it was locked after the 350 million download celebration ended. So that's really nice to see. This Vegeta is right here, and he is a Vegeta's family category leader, but he's missing Pure Saiyans, he is missing Worthy Rivals, he is missing the Vegeta-esque categories that any Vegeta unit would have, which means this guy more than likely is going to be awakening into a Bulma and Vegeta unit, which is actually going to be really nice. I really hope that it really is a Bulma and Vegeta unit. It has to be. Yes, Vegeta and Bulma. And because of that, this helps one of the most important EZAs. This helps a very important LR EZA that just recently happened on global, if you are a global player and you have this unit, LR AGL Majin Vegeta. If you read his kit, if you went over what he does post EZA, you've come to realize that he lacks a couple of things. A consistent Bulma partner, because he has a condition Ki plus 2 and 20% damage reduction when there's a Bulma ally on the team, where, you know, there's a situation where there's not too many Bulma units in the game that could be viable with this guy. There's the physical Bulma that EZA, there's the Vegeta Bulma duo unit as well. You could run them on Vegeta's family, but that Vegeta is not very good yet until a possible EZA. So that is a number of reasons why you wouldn't ever really run this unit. But now we're getting a Vegeta and Bulma unit, which means on at least Vegeta's family or joint forces, well, at least Vegeta's family, because this guy's a solo unit, this unit and AGL Majin Vegeta are going to be able to activate this part of the condition. And then this part of the condition, I'm going to get to that also because it's very important. Another important thing also happened through this. But this Vegeta, we're not going to try to make judgment on these two units because they're going to get Dokkan Awakenings in Part 2, and more than likely they'll be getting Extreme Z Awakenings in Part 3. So that's that with those two story events. Then we have a third story event, and this is very important because it looks like this is where we are getting our free-to-play LR for the anniversary. A story event revolved around Goku and Vegeta's sons, Gohan, Goten, and Trunks, of course. It looks like this is the story event revolved around the three of them. Gohan's art animations, the card animations, card art. You may recognize it from the second opening of Dragon Ball Z, the second Japanese opening of Dragon Ball Z. We Got a Power. That was the one that ran for all the Buu Saga. So you may recognize it. Both of these arts, SSR and TUR, are part of that. And this unit will be getting an LR Awakening in Part 2. And then also along with the other free-to-play units and the EZA in Part 3. Through Extreme Z area, of course, more than likely. But this unit is also more because when you take a look at his TUR, he's a Hybrid Saiyan's category leader. Hybrid Saiyan's getting another buff. What's the surprise? Interesting passive skill effects right there. Super attack, he raises super attack for 1 turn. That's interesting. When you look at the categories, no Goku family for a Gohan and Goten unit, which means Trunks should be included in this unit when they become an LR, and that's more than likely what should be happening. So it should be becoming a Gohan teen and Goten kid and Trunks kid unit LR. And this unit you can also run as well with LR AGL Majin Vegeta in order to awaken the condition where you need a Kid Trunks, Ki plus 2, and then you get an extra attack and defense plus 20%. So that's nice. And finally, that'll make this LR Majin Vegeta possible to be, you know, gauge that, to see how he actually performs with his full potential, with his passive fully activating. He might become a lot better than what he currently is without being able to consistently activate all of his passive effects. So that is all very important, and hopefully this guy becomes very much redeemed. And then lastly here is the free-to-play unit, the login bonus, the login reward, Goku and Vegeta for the 7-year anniversary. Obviously you see Goku's holding the Dragon Ball. They are a pure Saiyan's category leader. Category Ki plus 3, HP attack and defense 77%. That's pretty nice for you know, a free-to-play login anniversary unit. Pretty nice super attack effect, supreme damage, that's not alright. They raise their attack and defense for 7 turns, it's pretty good. And then the passive, 77 attack and defense at start. Then they get up to 7 Ki and up to 77%. Ugh, I am talking too fast right now. 77% attack and defense each turn, so that's also really good. Nice stats, and then they get an extra attack plus 77% starting for the 7th turn, and they can perform a critical hit with 7 or more Ki spheres obtained. If they could do overchanging, that would be cool, but here are their categories: Pure Saiyans, Joint Forces, and Kamehameha. Pretty simple, pretty nice free-to-play unit. Might be pretty interesting to look at, you know, when they are rainbowed. Now let's get to some other extra stuff here in the game. We have this, a couple things here. Number 1, Boss Rush 14 is coming at the start of the anniversary, of course. It's more than likely going to give 35 Dragon Stones, and it should be including, I guess, Dokkan Fest that happened post 5-year anniversary, leading near 6th anniversary. More than likely they'll have, you know, like Super Vegito, STR Super Vegito, physical Buon. I think we already had those. Maybe not, but any of those Dokkan Fest, that's what will be included. Anything that's leading into or after or during, of course, the 6th anniversary, that's what should be included in Boss Rush 14. And we're going to be getting, I'm assuming, another 35 stones. Maybe it might be 40 this time, but we'll see. And then we have this, a brand new difficult event coming to Dokkan. This event is called the Ultimate Red Zone. There will be 2 versions of this at the start of the anniversary, a movie and a GT version. This is the GT version, as you can tell. You have Legic, you have Lude, you have Metarildo, you have Super 17, you have Baby, Nova Shenron, and then Sin Shenron, of course. This was teased in the V-Jump that came out about nearly a week ago, a little more than that, I think. But this event will have 7 enemies for you to fight in each stage, and they have 2 versions of this. The second version here is movie bosses. You have Lord Slug, you have Turles, Android 13, Cooler, Bojack, Janemba, and of course Dragon Ball Super Broly, of course, as well. And they are highly difficult events, they say. We don't know in terms of, in comparison to the God of Destruction event, or even Extreme Super Battle Road, or the GT Legendary Goku event, or the Legendary Vegeta event, how difficult these fights are, but I'm sure they're difficult. And there's some things that come with this event that we know of. I'm going to talk about it. First, the support memories. Shout out Gresh, of course, as usual, with the translations, the homie. Farewell Goku and Kakarot. So we have 2 new support memories coming. This one from GT, of course. This is the end of GT when Goku goes off with Shenron on a trip somewhere. I have no clue. And then the end of Dragon Ball Super Broly when Goku tells Broly that and Broly, Chila, and Lemon, his name is Goku, but he tells Broly to call him Kakarot, of course. So those 2 effects will be coming, those 2 support memories. We don't know what will happen with them. If possibly what they boost. Possibly this will boost GT heroes, and then this would boost movie heroes based on the units. But we'll see what happens with that. We'll see what they do. And then what else? We have the data download, of course, as well. It shows off, obviously, the free-to-play units, the 4 free-to-play units, of course, of Vegeta. The medals that you can get, of course, for those units. Then you have, as well, of course, looks like this is the medal for the SSR, and then this is the medal for the TUR to get into LR. So, okay. Then you have the Ultimate Red Zone tickets, of course. We don't know what they do. We don't know what kind of banner will be included with these, but that's interesting as well. Then you have this is very important. The Super Thanks tickets are back. These were the tickets that made the anniversary last year one of the best anniversaries we've gotten to date, because they were usable on UI Goku and Evolution Blue Vegeta's banners. You could use them, you can use that. It wasn't accessible with tickets until part 3. Then you could also use them for the top legendary summon for the LR17, Team Universe 7, and physical Golden Frieza and Android 17. So you could use that for 3 different banners, and you could, for sure with tickets, be able to possibly pull an LR that you're missing at some point during the anniversary of part 3. I'm assuming they'll be available in part 3 more than likely. You know, this could help you get that Gogeta LR. This could help you get the LR Blue Goku and Vegeta. It could help you get possibly Full Power Frieza, Super Saiyan Goku. I'm assuming they're going to return on those 2 banners. And then also we have the 77 character ticket summon. That's back, of course. 5-year anniversary was 55, 6-year anniversary 66. This year is 77, and there's going to be a catch, actually. I'm going to talk about that in a little bit. The anniversary coin, the purple Dragon Stone, of course, to buy. The red Dragon Stone, which gets you a free EZA and one the starter, the beginner Dokkan Fest. The 2 support memories are here as well. They're going to be available, I'm assuming, tonight. That's when the anniversary begins. I believe at 1 a.m. Eastern tonight. It's going to be all beginning. And then we have new categories for my data. It looks like they're adding titles for some of these events here. Legendary Goku event, the Link level daily event that you guys got to do, the Hercule one, the Punching Machine. Yes, I think I saw a title for the Punching Machine earlier. Super Battle Road, the Legendary Vegeta event, Infinite Dragon Ball History, ESBR, GT Legendary Goku event, the Red Zone, Ultimate Red Zone, and then we have Collection of Epic Battles, and the God of Destruction Assemble event, of course, as well. We're also getting a new battlefield. I'm assuming it's going to revolve around the history between Goku and Vegeta. I don't know if we're going to be fighting Goku or Vegeta, or maybe the enemies they fought, but we'll see. And a couple assets here from the different story events that are coming in the game. Then the promo movie, and that is it for that as well. So I'm curious to see how difficult the Red Zone event is. Here is the tickets for the Red Zone. You can use them for a ticket summon. We don't know what it is. I'm assuming they may be different banners, actually. Possibly, more than likely, you could pull certain maybe LRs from, depending on whichever ones you see here. So for the GT edition, maybe Super 17 LR Super 17 could be available here. Then you have the movie bosses one. You could possibly pull Turles, maybe some Dokkan Festival units. We do not know. So we'll see when it comes out tonight, really. Next, we have this, the 77 character ticket summon here, of course. All 77 tickets will not be available as usual until part 3, more than likely. But here are some of the featured units here. You see Super Saiyan Gotenks, 3rd form Frieza, 2nd form Cell, Tech Piccolo, unfortunately. Enjoy Tech and Piccolo, of course. Horrible. LR, Krillin and Gohan, LR, Vegeta, Goku, Revive, Exchange Unit, and LR, Goku and Hit, arguably the best yellow point LR in the game. Now, there's a special catch actually this year with the 77 ticket summon. So if you get 30 tickets, they're doing this because of, you know, some people have trouble getting all the tickets. I guess, you know, obligations. Sometimes people are busy, sometimes people are not paying attention, forgot, whatever. Once you get 30 tickets, you guys can do a 30 character multi-summon and get a guaranteed LR. When you get to 50 tickets, you guys can do a 50 character multi-summon and get guaranteed 2 LRs. But if you hold all 77 tickets, you guys will be getting a guaranteed 3 LRs. You'll be getting guaranteed 3 LRs. So the more tickets you have, the more LRs that you're guaranteed. So this is definitely for sure the best ticket summon that they've done by far yet. It's gotten better and better with the last 2 anniversaries, of course, with each anniversary that's gone by. And there's actually going to be a stone version as well to this. I'm sure it's going to cost like 250 Dragon Stones. And with that, you guys should be able to, I'm pretty sure it'll guarantee 3 LRs in that as well. So you guys, if you want to do that with stones, you can. It's going to cost some stones, but if you've been ready, preparing for the anniversary, that's cool. Next, we have a special event for skill orbs here. And they say that there's 2 different paths apparently for Goku and Vegeta. I believe, I don't recall. Let me just double check what they said about that. Didn't catch if they said anything about where you could get, possibly what you could get. But I know they said there's a path for Goku, and then there's a path for Vegeta. But either way, you know. Oh, by the way, and we have some other tweets incoming. Shout out Air Dokkan, of course, as usual. The first login, you guys get 30 stones. The Red Dragon Stone, God Dragon Stone, 7 77 characters tickets, and Tech Goku and Vegeta, the login bonus character. You get 5 copies of them, so you can at least open all their paths right now at the moment. Next, we have some missions, of course, for the anniversary here. We have the missions here. Obviously, you can get more copies of the Goku and Vegeta, of course. You get coins, you get medals, Kais, any sort of thing, training items here for doing these missions, of course. Then the next set of missions are here. Looks like also, yeah, this is from the Skill Orb event. My bad, guys. Yeah, the Skill Orb event. Apparently, if you go either path between Goku and Vegeta, I don't remember which one you could get on either path. But apparently, EX Skill Orbs are a drop in this event. I'm not sure if it's through missions or actually just doing the event, but make sure you guys do it. I'm pretty sure it's once a day, so that's why you want to get this event done every day. It drops skill orbs, the EX skill orbs, that's what I meant to say. Then looks like these are the missions, of course, for the Ultimate Red Zone, Movie Edition, and then the GT Edition. Oh yeah, there you go. Boss Rush 13, you could get 35 Dragon Stones. I thought it was 14. I thought it was stage 14. Interesting. Then we have, of course, the Chi-Chi event along with the Vegeta event, the Vegeta Bulma one, of course. Then we have the Goten, Gohan, and Trunks one as well. Here's our missions. More than likely, this unit is becoming LR, of course, for sure. More than likely. Then they're also adding a couple of new missions actually for the Legendary Vegeta event and GT Goku Legendary event as well. They added the Planet Namek Saga as a category for you guys to attempt with this. You get more tickets and more stones. And then Master Bond of Master and Disciple for the Legendary Vegeta event. And then Target Goku for the GT edition of the Legendary Goku event. And Artificial Life Forms. So this is actually all pretty nice. Getting newer missions of these difficult events. That's always good. And they actually adding, it looks like here also that the EZA for physical Gohan is going to be available. All EZAs should be available. Meaning this and then the Dragon Ball Heroes EZAs are going to be available as well. So that's good to know. And then also I know that they added apparently some missions where you can get titles if you are completing a certain stage 300 times, or even with categories. So if you complete one 10, 30, and then 300 times, I believe you get some more titles depending on the categories you're using, of course. And that's pretty much it, everything in a nutshell really for the anniversary. Obviously we talked global, just one minor thing. I don't believe what was I trying to find? The skill orb event, yeah. EX skill orbs, I don't believe they're available, but let me just double check for you guys 1 second. Okay, and this is the last thing for today's video. 30 minutes long again. Yeah, okay, so the skill orb event, this is Goku and Vegeta, obviously. When you go down the Goku path, when you defeat Goku, you get crit skill orbs. And when you defeat Vegeta, you get additional skill orbs. And apparently they said you can get EX skill orbs from this. I don't know if they are gold, maybe bronze or silver, but you're getting EX skill orbs that last forever. That's pretty good for especially the LRs if you're someone that potentially pulls 2 copies of them, 2 dupes of them. That's very good. So that is something very important. And with that, that's pretty much everything to talk about. So this whole weekend, I'm more than likely going to be streaming. Glad I'm off of work for the weekend. But yeah, I'm going to be streaming on Twitch a lot this weekend. So make sure you guys tune in. And with that, thank you guys for watching. Get ready for the anniversary. Like and subscribe. Comment what you guys are doing to prep for the anniversary because it's dropping tonight, late tonight. And with that, thank you guys for watching, and I will catch you guys on the next one.